Hello guys, welcome to the power scaling series of Dragon Ball, a series that I have continued from Dragon Ball Z manga and all the way up to Dragon Ball GT, where in the last video I fully explained Dragon Ball cosmology, and in this video, I am going to cover Dragon Ball Super manga. Dragon Ball Super manga is ongoing with the upcoming chapter potentially showing the fight between Goku and Gohan, settling the fans' debate once and for all by answering who is the strongest, but first let us start from the beginning. In the first chapter Goku was shown image training with beating his previous foes, where it confirmed in multiple media of Dragon Ball that these opponents from image training are as strong as the real one, as he one-shotted Frieza, Cell and Buu in his Super Saiyan form, which makes his power level at 57 quintillion, 375 quadrillion 500 trillion, and 459 quintillion 4 quadrillion in his Super Saiyan 3 state, and even with this power, he got one-shotted by Beerus the Destroyer. Later he gains the knowledge about Super Saiyan God from Shenron and transform into Super Saiyan God, which the transformation provide millions of times boost on top of his regular form, reaching a height of level previously thought impossible, with the exact multiplier of Super Saiyan God being 50 million times, with their punches threatened to destroy the living universe. Within my previous video I mentioned that living universe contains super space, which can contain either infinite dimensions or higher than fifth dimension, but it's all depend upon supersymmetry which we use, and by using the certain equations, the maximum dimension contained in a super space is 6-dimensional, which means the living world contains 6th dimension, and both Goku and Beerus threaten to destroy all of it. This would scale God Goku to low complex multiversal. The manga glosses over resurrection of Frieza, but we get introduced to Super Saiyan Blue. While the transformation can provide 50 times boost on top of Super Saiyan God, it has a major stamina issue to the point only 1/10 of the power can be used, and using it multiple time would cause great strain to the body, so regular Super Saiyan Blue multiplier is 250 million. Goku trains after this, which results in a power level of 11 quintillion 475 quadrillion 100 trillion, and during the tournament against Universe 6. Goku fought on even terms with Base Frost, but once he transformed into Super Saiyan with power level of 573 quintillion 755 quadrillion, all he needed was a single arm to block Frost's punches, and by using the domination multiplier, the power level of Frost is 441 quintillion 350 quadrillion. Later Vegeta was to face Hit in his Super Saiyan Blue state. With his previous usage of this transformation, he can only maintain 1/10 of the power, making his power level of 339 septillion 500 sextillion, and got bodied by Hit. Later it was confirmed that God Goku was stronger than both Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta and Hit, with a power level of 573 septillion 755 sextillion. It raised his power to match the power of God Goku, but Goku used his trump card. He used his blue transformation in short burst to overcome Hit's time skip. But feeling some dissatisfaction in their duel, Goku ended up withdrawing from the match. Next we have the Black Arc, and during this arc Trunks returned from future and his Super Saiyan 2 was equal with Goku's Super Saiyan 3 and Goku needed God form to beat him. This means Super Saiyan 2 Trunks power level at 4 sextillion 590 quintillion 40 quadrillion, but this power is fodder even comparing to base Black, which places his power at 45 sextillion 900 quintillion 400 quadrillion. And later it was confirmed that he got stronger, along with transforming into Super Saiyan, making his power level at 2 sextillion 983 quintillion 526 quadrillion. And Vegeta, after training with Trunks in Gravity Chamber, got strong enough to face Black on even terms and later transformed into Super Saiyan Blue, increasing his power level to 14 octillion 917 septillion 630 sextillion. But with Zamasu's help he healed himself and used the Zenkai boost to grow stronger than Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta and unlocked his own version of Super Saiyan Blue, called Super Saiyan Rose, and with its multiplier, he gained a power level of 4 undecillion, 848 decillion, 229 nonillion, 750 octillion. After training in the hyperbolic time chamber, Vegeta used the strategy to switch to God to Blue form to have the explosion of energy. To counter this, both Zamasu and Black fused to form Merge Zamasu with a power level of 12 quattordecillion, 120 tredecillion, 574 duodecillion, 375 undecillion, 8 nonillion 827 octillion. And the Saiyans fused as well, reaching the nearly twice as strong as Merge Zamasu with a power level of 24 quattordecillion, 241 tredecillion, 148 duodecillion, 750 undecillion. Goku was able to master the Super Saiyan Blue transformation by sealing all the leaked energy to fight on 100% always, the perfected blue, giving the boost of 2,500,000,000 with a power level of 48 undecillion, 482 decillion, 297 nonillion 500 octillion. And as a last-ditch effort Goku even tried to use Hakai but failed to erase him since Zamasu interfered by grabbing Mai and using her as a shield. Urge Zamasu claimed that he was going to destroy the galaxy, and many argue this retcons all the previous universal feats, but context is always important. Perfected Blue was something Goku used for the first time, and his body was unable to maintain the power as he was at his limit and unable to store or endure its power, and after Zamasu claims this statement, Trunks asked Vegeta if he have that much power, but Vegeta clarified it by saying he was in a similar situation with Goku, that his body was damaged in the prior fight, so he was unable to store or endure his power, but still had enough strength to destroy a galaxy, and once back to full health, it was stated that he was going to destroy all other parallel world, which would mean all other parallel universe. Later Vegeta was able to tap into this form but got destroyed by Beerus. Beerus even remarks that in any other universe his power would be considered as worthy to be God of Destruction candidate. And even Champa, who was weaker than Beerus, was able to destroy whole macrocosm in their fight, which proves that the title the God of Destruction is not an echelon of power and not all God of Destruction are at same level. Which was evident as during the exhibition match Beerus fought several God of Destruction at same time, which could mean Beerus is in a higher tier in terms of power, even within the hierarchy of God of Destruction. Another God of Destruction candidate, Toppo, was able to go toe-to-toe against Perfected Blue, and Goku only lost via knocking out of the boundary, which was ultimately Goku's carelessness, and also Toppo mentioned Jiren, who was stronger than Belmont. The tournament of power starts with Hidden Goku teaming up against Jiren, but unable to even change Jiren's expression or make him go serious. As Hid no longer uses his time skip but now learned a new technique known as time lag, which slows down the time around target since stopping Jiren would be next to impossible, but Jiren was able to move fast, it didn't matter even the time around him was slow and eliminated Hid. Super Saiyan Caulifla was throwing hands against full power Frieza as Frieza transformed into his golden state, and unlike in the anime, Kale was not a weakling. As her base form Punch was stronger than Caulifla, then we get Super Saiyan Berserker Kale, who was stronger than Blue Goku and Golden Frieza. And after fusing to becoming Kefla with a power level of 31 duodecillion, 513 undecillion, 493 decillion, 449 nonillion, 588 octillion, 150 septillion. And Ultimate Gohan fought on even footing, making his power 31 duodecillion, 513 undecillion, 493 decillion, 449 nonillion, 588 octillion, 150 septillion. And even with all of this, Jiren only acknowledges Goku as a formidable fighter, which would place him higher than his son, with a power level of 40 duodecillion, 967 undecillion, 541 decillion, 484 nonillion, 464 octillion, 595 septillion, and used the KO Ken for the first time, but even that power boost was not enough, and Vegeta was able to evolve as he was able to get stronger than Goku, placing his power level at 106 duodecillion, 515 undecillion, 607 decillion, 859 nonillion, 607 octillion, 947 septillion. The transformations like UI Omen and Ultra Instinct Goku were not used in its full potential, as when first time Goku used it, he couldn't even maintain it more than few seconds, as he dropped out of the transformation before he could even land the punch, and when he used it second and final time against Jiren, he was able to somewhat hold on to it before tapping into UI or Ultra Instinct, but unlike in anime, where it was confirmed that Goku was stronger than Jiren, in manga Whis was not confident whether Goku could beat him, and Belmont countered it by stating the chances of Goku winning with newly acquired technique. Even Jiren's state his form only allows Goku to exploit his opening, which is not true strength, and Goku dropped out of the form again, and in the end, Jiren got knocked out of stage by Goku and Frieza. And we get really short recap of the Broly movie. That's it guys, we covered all sagas that got animated in form of Super, and in next video, I will talk about Moro arc, where the principle of UI Omen and UI are explained deeply, even introducing new angels like Maris, so stay tuned for that.